Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, December the 6th of 2024. This is a really important video, folks, and it's all about mixing trading styles and time frame combinations. I can tell you, it's very common for traders to try to trade everything and mix up different trading styles and all that. Maybe they haven't had a trade for a while, they're desperate or whatever. Or maybe they think they should be a swing trader, but the next thing you know, they're trying to scalp, or vice versa. And I'm sure a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So my hope is that this video really highlights the dangers of trying to mix up time frame combinations and getting conflicting signals. Okay? I really hope that you like the video and that it makes sense to you. And if you do like it, I would really appreciate a thumbs up by hitting the like button. And please let me know in the comments if you too have been guilty of trying to examine too many time frame combinations and trading styles in your trading. So I'll show you a great scalp setup on the US Swissy pair, and then we'll compare that to a swing trade template. Okay, so let's look at this idea of mixing time frame combinations in your Forex trading. Bad idea, folks. You know what? It's going to cause you grief and loss. So pay attention here. I'm going to show you a scalp trade. This is on the US Swissy. And I'm going to show you the very same chart of US Swissy as if you're trading a swing trading approach or position trading, okay, versus scalping. So let's look at the scalping here first. And what we want to do, like if you look at the bigger picture, we start our scalping time frame combinations are daily, 4-hour, and we enter on a 15-minute chart. If you go to a weekly chart, all it does for us, we don't use it for scalping per se, we use it just for bigger picture analysis. And in the big picture, as this was coming down and rallying, it dropped again, and this time it broke above the high here, so that's a bullish sign, except it came all the way back down and rotated below this low and closed below it. That's negative. Okay, and then it rallies and is unable to break this high again and unable to break the low, so now we're stuck in a range. This is a level I want to keep an eye on though. Right now, potentially double bottoms. Okay, that's the big picture weekly chart. So that just gives you an idea that, hey, maybe we're at double bottoms, maybe we're heading up. We'll see. Now here's where it gets down to the nitty gritty. And on the daily chart, what is it doing? It is heading up. The advanced market flow, I won't bother trying to get into that right now, but the advanced market flow is up on this pair, and it's still up as we came at a higher high and higher close, and we came back down. We were unable to, this is a very important low rate here. This did not get price did not close below here, so we're still intact in an uptrend. And so now we're looking, well, what happens at this level? And this level, by the way, it's been adjusted down to this layer. I actually had it originally right here at this close, but if you look at the 4-hour chart, or even to here is fine too, but on the 4-hour chart, we will make slight adjustments to those levels. Like we did right here. See that? That is a really good level in here. I think it was even resistance back here, support back here. Yeah, pardon me. And then it broke in resistance. But in any event, we want to, okay, what happens when price hits this level? So it hits it here, goes up, hits it here, hesitates again. You can see a little pin bar reversal on this candle right here. But these are levels that you really got to watch now because we're scalping. This is a 4-hour chart, right? So we go down to our entry time frame. We go, okay, what happens when price hits those levels? Well, the first time they hit it was down here, and there was actually a very nice trade called a swing break rotation down here. This is back on November 27th in that area. But the more recent one that happened was here. When price hit that level, is it going to be another buy? Well, what we do is we wait for price to get to these levels and then say, hey, is there a pattern, a recognizable pattern that we use? And yes, there was. In fact, I'll just bring this over here. And this is also another swing break. It's actually an inverted head and shoulders, this whole pattern in here. It goes up and down and up and then back like this. See how we get a lower low, lower close like this, and we get a swing break up here, comes back. And you can use Fibonacci levels or you can buy it. This is a great level to buy at. The left shoulder, but in any event, you can buy 62 to 79%. Personally, I prefer 79% because it gives me less risk and more reward. But Darko always buys at 62%, which is great. That's the golden ratio, and it's a very good level to buy it. And you can see it's very close to this level as well, because you can miss the trade if you're going for 79%. Just you have to be okay with that. And then it moves up, and we make about a 2-to-1 as it comes up into this what's called a Fibonacci extension. Comes all the way back down. Never does take out the low, and it's kind of gone all the way up. Now listen, I'm glossing over this. This is all trade management, but up to the extension gives you a 2-to-1 reward risk trade, which is pretty darn nice. That's a nice little scalp in a single day. Okay. Now let's go look at the situation on as a swing trade. So we saw it was a buy as a scalp trade. What about a swing trade? Well, we start with our monthly chart, and we want to look at our weekly, daily, and our entry time frame is on a 4-hour chart. Is this trend up or down? Well, it's heading down, right? We've taken out these lows, all these lows here. We rallied up. Let me zoom that in a bit. Rallied up, more lows taken out, and we've hit a bottom in here, unable to take this high out. So everything's still down on this pair. So higher time frame. It's not a long trade. Okay. Now this could be a potential. This would be a counter trend trade if you took this as a long trade, as a swing trade. But that's I'm talking about taking a trade in alignment with the advanced market flow, this is all part of Darko's trading circle, which is an awesome way for you to structure your trading campaign. So we go down to the weekly chart. What do we got here? Is this heading up or down? Well, it's still heading down because we broke below this low and closed below it. It rallied, but couldn't go back above here. Now it's maybe double bottoming, like I said before when I was showing you the scalp trade. So we're stuck in this range right now. It's not a buy at this point. Okay, so we need to see a signal that gives us a buy in here, and there's nothing. Okay, so when it comes down into this level at the very bottom down here, sorry, the one that I showed you before, there's no reason to buy because we're still trading against the trend. So now we need to see, we need price to give us something. We want to see preferably see our weekly and our daily heading up, and some bullish signs on our monthly chart. Darko covers all of this in his pre-market analysis video, so you don't even you can learn about it, but to get you going, I mean, he tells you everything. He tells you if he's taken the trade or not and why and everything. So it's pretty valuable. But the point of this video is I want to show you that where we had a scalp trade long that set up very nicely in alignment with the trends, it is not a trade that we'd want to take long as a swing trade. And that is, so what I'm saying is it's very, very dangerous to mix up these time frames. It's a big no-no. Don't do it, because you're going to end up confused, frustrated, overwhelmed, and you're going to you're just not going to get going. You're going to end up, to put it bluntly, you're going to lose money doing that. And now when you become a stage 4 trader, maybe you can handle trading 2 different styles. Highly, highly recommend that you do not even go there until you become a consistently profitable stage 4 trader. Okay? So don't mix up your time frame combinations when you're learning, folks. You'll be glad that you stick to one thing. So I hope you can see how confusing it could be if you try to mix up time frame combinations and trading styles. The best advice I can give you is to stick to just one trading style and use the proper time frame combinations for that trading style. And once you're a stage 4 consistently profitable trader, then sure, like if you really want to trade other styles, you're going to have a much more profound understanding of how to do that without getting confused and messed up. So thanks again for listening to this video. I really appreciate it, and our other videos as well. I just truly hope that what I'm providing is helpful in some way, and if there's anything in particular that you'd like covered, just let me know. And also don't forget to leave a comment and some feedback on this video. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend. Take care.